Welcome to my world of psychology. My name is Bryce Jepson, and I'm just going to go over a little bit about why I have chosen the field of psychology and my future plans. Now, one of my future plans is possibly going to be a talent developer. I have always lived off the philosophy of work smarter, not harder. So this job has caught my interest because it helps companies improve their employees and encourages them to, work harder, improve their work instead of hiring more employees, should we say. Um, Help it create incentive programs, and I get to analyze their performance and really study behavior and the interaction that they have with their environment and the workplace, which has always caught my interest. I served 5 years in the military, and I saw so many ways that the military could improve, but because of it being part of the government and so set on traditions, it was hard to get any kind of change done, and I wasn't the rank that could influence the change or have the education to do so. But it's always something that's caught my interest. Now, some of the general work activities for this type of job, this is just general for IO psychology in general, um, is to get information, obviously. Um, that's what psychologists do. We observe and find out all the relevant information and sources out there. And we are supposed to be people pers- wow, I can't speak today. Uh, yeah, we're supposed to be good with interacting with people and come up with a solution after evaluating the results. And just be problem solvers. That's what critical thinkers and college graduates do. They critically think and come up with the best solutions and just solve problems in creative ways. And then being able to communicate all of those ideas and things we observed with the customers, with the people, government, anything that the company would have to deal with, any licensing, anything like that that they need to get done. Be able to communicate that information in a variety of ways. Now, more specifically, this work entails develop educational programs to help these employees be better, and then studying those and seeing how they work out. And the IO psychology has a lot to do with HR, even though that's not exactly my route. But they will be expecting me to be able to mediate disputes um, and testify at legal or legis- legislative proceedings. I just cannot speak today. And I feel I'm prepared for that because of my 5 years as military police. Now, the obvious skills that go with the psychology, the active listening, not just hearing what they say, but understanding the meaning behind it and asking the appropriate questions without interrupting and really getting behind the meaning of it. And then understanding what you read and obviously complex problem solving like I discussed earlier. And then speaking, which I'm having trouble doing today, but judgment and decision making, being decisive, weighing the costs and benefits, the pros and cons, and being able to choose which one's best. Give oral presentations, basically be able to communicate efficiently, prepare everything I've learned and what I'm trying to get across in the most effective manner. It's basically being a good public speaker. Now, for the education, 47% according to ONET, is getting a master's degree and working in this field, while 48 is PhD and 5% is other, such as like bachelor's. So I plan on going for a master's. After doing all the research, that seems to be the best option for me, and businesses like to pay less for your services, so they would have to pay less for me if I have a master's degree. Now, my 4-year plan uh, works great with this. Um, right now, I'm on track to graduate possibly in 2 years, but if not three, and then going on to a graduate program. And yeah, master's degree is fits right into that plan. Now, a little bit about me. I'm married with um, my wife right there, Christine, and my daughter Clara. Um, but the reason I chose psychology is originally I wanted to be an FBI profiler, studying behavior and everything like that. But I also started taking abnormal psychology and other forms of psychology to see if it would catch my interest because my mother had a mental disorder. Eventually, it um, kind of caused her to pass away, and psychology really caught my interest. It had an emotional connection for me, and it really made things stick with me. And it's a field that I've always liked. So I did the 5 years of the military, at which time I got injured, and I had a surgery about 6 weeks ago, and I will never be at 100% physically, so FBI Profiler was out, so I had to make a major career change. But same major, just different emphasis. That's about all for me. Thank you for watching. It's a little long, about 7 minutes, but I hope you understand where I'm going for now.